Good afternoon, my followers. Today, I want to solve or derive equation on triangular glass prism, that is light waves. Now, let us see this diagram. I have a prism of this nature. This is a triangular glass prism. Then I have incident ray, which is this form. I have emergent ray, okay? This is incident ray. So this one with extension of the incident ray. This is the extension of the emergent ray. So this place I have the normal, I have another normal here, okay? So this is emergent angle of emergence, this is angle of incidence. Now this place is R1, angle of refraction, this is R2, okay? This is the angle of prism. So here at this point, I call this place deviation, which is this point when it is measured. There's going to be a deviation 1, another deviation here at this point, another deviation here at this point. So I will have deviation 1 will give me incidence angle minus angle of refraction. Deviation 2 will also give me emergent angle minus angle of refraction, which is this. So this deviation D is D1 plus D2, which is D1 is I minus R1 plus D2 is E minus this. This is my deviation. I call this equation 1. At minimum deviation, I is equal to E. Angle of incidence is equal to angle of emergence. Also, R1 is equal to R2. And also, this internal ray is parallel to the base of the prism. So what I will do now is minimum deviation becomes this one, I minus R1 plus E will give me is now I. So I have I minus R2 is R1. So if I add these two, this plus this, minimum deviation becomes this plus this is 2 into I minus R1. I want to make I the subject, that is incidence angle. Incidence angle will give me minimum deviation over 2 plus R1. Call this equation 3. Now, angle of prism is giving us 2 angle of refraction. So angle of refraction will now be angle of prism over 2. Call this equation 4. So wherever I see this angle here, I'll put A over 2. So incidence angle will give me this one, minimum deviation over 2 plus R1 is A over 2. So if I do this one, that's going to give me minimum deviation plus A all over 2. That is the incidence angle. I call this equation 5. From Snell's law, refractive index is given as sine I over sine R. Okay, that is the refractive index. So refractive index is sine I. Sine I is given as what? This is my I. Minimum deviation plus this over this. That is minimum deviation plus A over 2 all over sine I. Sine I will give me angle of refraction, which is this. That is sine R1, please, which is A over 2. A over 2. Call this equation 6. Though this is the angle for, this is the refractive index in a triangular glass prism. So you can subscribe to our YouTube channel and also follow us on our Facebook page at Easy Physics with Vincent. Thank you.